Today I'm will recording my assignment 4 of Python. First of all, I will this one the test is v5 that I downloaded from the blackboard, and I upload it here to do the assignment. First of all, I need to import the data, the library pandas, and it's a PD. So I need to read the CSV file and then put it into my data frame and name it in my DF. Then I show first 3 rows. And next question is to delete the model columns, and but this is temporary, so I don't use it in place here. Then I need to delete the model column permanently, but not using the in place parameter, so I using the assignment method. So in my df equal to my df drop model axis and equal 1. So that's when I will use the MyDF to contain the new data frame that doesn't have the model column. Next, I use the head to show first 5 rows. Next question is I need to delete the rows 1, 3, and 5 permanently used in place. So I drop number of 1, 3, 5, and axis 0 mean that this mean indicated in this row. It needs to delete rows number 1, 3, 5, and as you in place to make it forever. Then I show first 4 rows. Next question is to calculate the mean of range column. So I use my df.range to specify the range column, and then I use mean parentheses, so it's to calculate the mean for me. Next one, how many f do we have in the type column, and replace permanently with the AAA and show the first 5 rows. I use first one, I specify the column type, and then I use string contains .f to specify the rows that have the f, and then I use value counts to count how many f at the end in the table, and then I see 895 rows don't have the f, and then 50 have the f. Right, the answer is 50 type column have the f. Then I will replace to relate f to the AAA. So in here I show it again for you, and it's already changed. Then I replace the square bracket here, and then $sign, and then square bracket. So I need to combination of replace. First of all, I replace the square bracket. Then I replace the $sign. Next one, I replace the closed square brackets, and then show again for you. It's successfully deleted. So what type the cost column right now is I think a series. Yeah, a series, and I will change it to the integer. I use as type here. So again, yeah, change to the integer. Next, I calculate the average of the cost column. So I use min here. Next one, number 10, and then calculate the average of the cost for each continent. So I use group by continent. So you calculate the average of the continent here for me. Next, calculate the min, max, and standard deviation of the cost column using group by here. And I think it's already meet the requirement. Oh, it's yes. And then they say that calculate the mean, max, and standard deviation of all numerical columns and group by continents all in one command. So I need to specify the numerical command here, and then I create the mean, max, and standard deviation. This work. Next, I need to graph the bar charts using my library here, and I use the bar chart of the group continent, group by continent of the average of each continent. Count the number of each continent in the continent column. So I use value counts here to calculate how many continents in the continent column. Next one, I use normalize here to show the percentage of the number of continents, and I use unique here to show the unique value. And how many unique value we have? I use n unique values, so I have 7. And then use the value count method for the cost column. So I use value count column, so cost column. And then show the number. Display the output as the comments in the next cell using the call comments here, and then plot the histogram for the cost column. So you plot, and the kind of the histogram is the histogram is hist. And then for the bonus question is the use bins. To set bin 50 to show the results more accurately. So I add the bins 50 here inside the plot, so it will show more accurately. Next, how many non-value in the zip code? I use sum here to calculate the number of the non-value, and it shows the 9 value. The same one for type is show 2 value. Next, I will show the whole data frame. Use the same method for some, but this one I need to specify the whole data frame here instead of the column name. So we will show on the data frame information. So I see here we have type with 2 non-value and zip code with 9 non-value. So totally right now we have 11 non-value. Next, I will use shape to show the shape of my data frame. So I will drop any missing value. So I drop 11 missing value here. There are 939 rows that have the value. Next, show the statistics of for the type column using the value count method, including NA value in the list. How many missing value do we have? So I using value count for type, and you specify the job, and A is false here to show the missing value, and I have 2 missing value here. Next, I replace the missing value into the triple X. I use fill and A. It will fill the value of the missing value into the triple A, and it will be in place to change forever. Next, I will show again, and let's see here it changed N and A to triple X. And then I will use drop a whole data frame that drop on the missing value in the data frame, and it will drop for me. Next, I want to reset the index to I want to set the index the ID column into the new index, so I use set index ID here to change this to the index column, and I want the name ID here, so I use index.name equal none, and I want to specify the value of the cell that its ID is 70, so I specify the 70 here. It means the rows, the ID at 70, and then the header is values, so it shows 24. I want to show the index, columns, and shape of the data frame, so I use index, columns, show. Next, I want to bring back the ID column, so I need to change the index name to ID and then I reset the index in place true to reset the index, and then it will reset first, so I use index again, columns. See the ID here, you see the column right now. The first one is that no column ID here. So I use the display method to show the statistics of my data frame here, and then fetch the value of the first row and the third rows. So I will do first of all I will display here, and then I fetch the first row, you see the count, and the third row, the third column, you see the value, so 950 here. Oh, I will need to run from here. I think I didn't run for you, sorry. Here, it's on work. Oh, I need to run the horn on. Okay, so the ID column is the column right now. I'll show again. Yes, and there's the value of the cow is 300. Then snack number 28. Sort the value cows for continent. And I sort here value cow here for the continent and use source value. Next, I will sort the alphabetically for the column name. I use sort index because this one here is the index, so I use sort index. Number 28. Show all columns of the rows in one comment. Row number 1, number 3, number 5, and number 7. So row number 3, number 5, number 7. And it show on the column name, so I use the semicolon, the column here. Yep. And that is next question, and then show the first 7 rows. I specify the first 7 rows here, and then the name of the column, the time and continent I want to show. show the value of the type equal to triple x. So I need to specify the meta frame, and then meta frame dot type equal to triple x. This is the condition that the type is triple x, and then show the value, because yeah, it's here. Okay, that's it. This is my assignment. Thank you for listening.